Good morning, my name is Reggie Bray. I'm an Operations Section Chief with Pacific Northwest Team 2, and this is the operational update for the Double Creek incident for Tuesday, September 6th. We'll start with last night's operations and how things progressed yesterday. They continued to fire to the north and to stay even with the fire. Also continued to construct line toward Imnaha and then assess structures further north. Last night, with the north winds yesterday, here on the south end in freeze out, the crews had attempted to go direct on some of the fire back up toward the rim of Hell's Canyon. The winds got high, pushed them out, and then last night they were in freeze out doing structure protection pretty much all night. So things were still looked pretty good for in there, but today, this morning, our efforts are going to be protecting those values in freeze out. Crews are going to have to be in there clearing fuel and looking at point protection and potential burning around those structures. That'll be the main priority here for the south end of the fire today. As we continue south, looking at continue to assess some of the structures as we go to the south on the upper Imnaha Road, and have the Oregon State Fire Marshal's office with their task forces involved in that. They'll be operationally looking at all these structures to the south, assessing those, and as well as continuing to be a presence in the Imnaha Road here along the corridor and in around Imnaha and further north all the way up to the Fence Line Creek Road. We'll continue to construct and prep around the structures here around Imnaha. Also, as the fire starts to come down off the hill, they'll have to initiate firing actions there, just up around the corrals there that are just south of Imnaha, and then continue north. The intent is to operationally look at keeping fire to the south of the Hat Point Road, and then pick it up here on Grizzly Ridge and extend a control line to the north and keep fire to the east of the Grizzly Ridge, and to protect all the values here, the private land, and all the values here along the Imnaha River up toward the Doug Bar Road. Resources are looking at values in Horse Creek and Lightning Creek, doing structure assessments, starting to put structure protection resources into place, pumps, hose, things like that for those. They're also trying to work with some of the local landowners and permittees up there to find options on as the fire moves north. Just make sure we have all those values identified and look for other control options to the north. Moving around here to the east side, back toward the rim of Hell's Canyon. Fire continues just to kind of bump up to the rim and hold. Our infrared flights that were happened last night showed no significant heat across down into Hell's Canyon, and so we're going to continue to monitor that by air, and if we have decent visibility, if we have any issues, we'll use aviation assets to try to suppress those anything that would come over. Also, we continue to address any evacuation levels that might come up in the future, and so be prepared that with the fire movement and the forecast of weather, there could be some upticks in the levels in the Imnaha corridor. That's the end of the operational update. Thank you.